Good morning, my friends. Today I'm in Kouba, in the central part of Kouba. The city hall is on my left, and the Saint Vincent Philip ex-church is on my left too. It's over there with its dome. It resembles a space observatory. And now we are going to drive to Bachdjarah, from Kouba to Bachdjarah and back to Kouba. I'll show you how to drive to Bachdjarah from this neighborhood, which is in fact not very far from Bachdjarah. And Bachdjarah is one of the main and oldest suburbs of eastern Algiers. So the street you see over there the Lift Street is one of the oldest here in Kouba. The post office of Kouba is on my left. And now we are headed straight towards, there is a gas station here, one of the oldest, and we are headed straight to the stadium, to the Kouba Stadium, the Ben Haddad Stadium, which is adjacent to the Ben Haddad Mosque. And this is the main boulevard of Kouba. I always forget to check its name, its official name, on Google Maps. Okay, and as you can see, Kouba is a nice neighborhood. So one of the nicest and oldest outside the city center. There is another gas station on the right, and we are approaching the Ben Omar area. Ben Omar is straight ahead. It's on the right with its bus station. There is a major bus station here. It's the Ben Omar bus station. The buses another gas station here. So the buses that set off from the Ben Omar bus station service the suburbs of the upper parts of Algiers. Oh, it's so sunny here. Okay. And our star, the sun, the star of our solar system, is dazzling us with its light. And now, okay, you know, I can hardly see the road. Alright, so I have taken this road here, which in fact links Kouba to Bachdjarah, or to the road that eventually leads to Bachdjarah. And this is a round-trip video. The rest of Kouba is on the right, and on the left too, see. So we are still in Kouba, and we are approaching an area known as City Dallas, or the Dallas apartment complex. I think that it was named like this in the 1980s, although I don't really think that it's its official name. It's not the official name of this apartment complex here on the left. And I think that it was named Dallas after the soap opera, the famous soap opera Dallas, that was aired on Algerian TV in the early 1980s. So it was popular, and because it featured rich families, Algerians named this neighborhood City Dallas, because I think that local people think that it's only the rich that live here. And there are some beautiful houses here on the right. Oh, and by the way, this road, it's an expressway. It has a carriageway on the right, another one on the left, and this is where Wetknis is based, the equivalent, the Algerian equivalent of Craigslist. The Kouba swimming pool is on the left, and this road used to be just, I think, a dirt path, as late as 2008, 2009. I still remember when it was still a dirt path, kind of a rather scary dirt path. And now, just look at this. This is a crossroads, an intersection, a very important intersection. There is chronic traffic here, because today is Friday. No, I mean, there is very little traffic, but there is chronic traffic jams here. And now I have taken this road. This is where it gets tricky. I've just crossed the Bachdjarah road, which links Bachdjarah to Hussein Day, and now I'm driving on to take this shortcut. This bridge here is the subway bridge, okay? This is where we are in Hay al-Badr, a neighborhood known as Hay al-Badr, or Moonlight District, or Moonlight neighborhood. They are building a new road here on the left, and it's going, I think it's going to link this road to the motorway. I'm not sure. I'll show you another project here. We are in November 2021, and Algeria is changing. Algiers, in particular, the capital city, is changing. This is a road here on the left, which is going to link this area to the motorway, to the seashore motorway, to the northern bypass motorway, also known as Rocade Nord. So this whole area is going to change in a few years, if not in the few coming months. You can see there those blocks of concrete. I think that they are building another road here, and this is the Wadi Shaykh River. In fact, this is the Wadi Shaykh River, and they said that they are going to transform it into a road. And the river is no longer running through this riverbed because they installed ducts, huge ducts, to redirect its waters underground, probably directly towards the sea, or perhaps to the Harraj River. And now, I have already filmed a video on this road, but I think that I filmed it in the other direction. It was a video where I drove from Bachdjarah to Kouba, I think. I don't remember very well. So the sun is totally blinded me here. You are probably seeing the road better than me in the video. I can't keep my eyes on the phone as I'm filming, because it's kind of dangerous in these places. These places are usually densely populated, and Wadi Shaykh is on the left, by the way. If you want to go to Wadi Shaykh and La Glacière, it's the eastern part of Hussein Day, so you take the left. There is a road there known as Gaspar Prony, and it's a road that links this area to the southern motorway, to the northern motorway, Rocade Nord, seashore motorway. Anyways, so now I can see better because the sun is behind these buildings on the left. So the area where you've just seen that roundabout, small roundabout, was in fact directly above the Wadi Shaykh tunnels. The Wadi Shaykh tunnels link the northern bypass motorway, Rocade Nord, to the southern bypass motorway, or the Benaknoun road, or the Benaknoun motorway, Autoroute de Benaknoun. And now we have just entered Bachdjarah with its typical apartment buildings, yellow 5-floor apartment buildings, and all this area is known as City Bachdjarah, or the Bachdjarah apartment complex. Bachdjarah is kind of, you know, a city on its own. It's kind of a city on its own. Alright, so let's circle this roundabout here because it's interesting. This is the city hall of Bachdjarah. This is the rest of the apartment complex. It's a huge apartment complex, by the way. Maybe we should go and explore it. Okay, let's go. I mean, we're going to explore it a little bit before we return, or we drive back to Kouba. And now there is the big mosque here on the left. It was, I think that was completed in 1997, something like that. I remember that in 1997 it was still, I mean, it had just been completed and it hadn't been painted yet. It was still grey and people prayed in it. And every Friday Muslims go to the mosque. So there is a stop sign here. We need to stop for at least 5 seconds. And now this is Chemin Bachdjarah. We crossed it earlier when we entered this shortcut Usually there is no traffic on that shortcut we've just exited. This is Chemin Bachdjarah, and we are going to sort of the Bachdjarah road. In other words, we are going to explore the area. Bachdjarah, known, as I said, with these 5-story or 5-floor apartment buildings, yellow apartment buildings with their small apartments. And there are lots of doctors, by the way, here, lots of specialists. Bachdjarah is known for that, and it's also known for its market. It has a vegetable market, a fruit and vegetable market, and it's also known for its there is a subway station. It's over there. It's a subway station, so it's serviced by the subway. So you can take the subway from the city center in order to come here. And it's also known for its shops. All right, so there is a gas station here. I remember I came here to this gas station in order to fill up. I mean, put gas in my car in order to go to Bachdjarah once. I was traveling on a Friday and I came here to this bus station. So this road right in front of us over there leads to Gaspar-Prony, to the Gaspar-Prony road that links, as I said earlier, this area to the motorway, to the southern motorway. All right, guys. So now let's go back. We are driving back to Kouba. So we are in Bachdjarah, in the central part of Bachdjarah. And by the way, the market is on the right. Okay, the subway station is here. The public bus station is over there. It's over there, and the Hamza mall, shopping mall, is on the right too. So it's not very far from the market. This is a very busy area on weekdays. Okay, it's very busy. Practically millions of people visit this area every year. Okay, it's very busy, fairly busy. And another thing is that it's busy even in Ramadan at night. And by the way, Algiers isn't. I mean, Algiers is quite different from other cities. Other Algerian cities are busy at night. You know, the people would go out. They would go out in order to buy, enjoy, you know, drinking tea outside, drinking tea out, eating out at night after dinner or after sunset. But here in Algiers, there is no nightlife. I mean, to put it shortly, there is no nightlife except in a few neighborhoods, like for example, I think maybe Bablouad and Belcourt. But here in Ramadan there is a nightlife. So during 30 days, Algerians have a nightlife almost everywhere. And I wish Algeria had a nightlife as well, because, you know, a nightlife means life. It means a continuation of life. You could do things at night. You could go exercise, perhaps. You could go, I mean, after 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, see, you can go enjoy a dinner out. You can go. There is Bourouba, by the way. Bourouba, the neighborhood of Bourouba is on the left. And it's an area located between Bachdjarah and Al Harrach. Alright, so now let's take the right turn here. If you drive straight on, you will arrive in Ain Najah. And this, we are driving on the Chemin Bachdjarah, by the way. Okay, we just left the national highway 53, I think, or I don't remember very well. Sorry, guys. There are too many things to remember here in Algiers. Algiers is a big city. Okay, can't remember all the names of the streets and everything. Yet it's a very interesting and good city. I'm having a battery problem. I hope my phone doesn't die before I finish this video. Anyways, So this is Chemin Bachdjarah, or the Bachdjarah road, which links Hussein to Bachdjarah. This is the road we are going to take in order to drive back to Kouba, our departure point. And now, see that bridge? It's the subway bridge. This is the area Hayy al-Badr where the subway leaves the tunnels in order to come out and, you know, continue its way as a regular train. And then I think it re-enters another tunnel in order to continue. I mean, to Ain al-Najah. All right, so this is an important intersection. If you want to go to Kouba, you take the left. If you want to go to Hussein, you take the right. All right, let's take the left. It's a little bit tricky here. Okay, I'm not using the same route I took earlier. Okay, this is in order to show you another route, possible route to drive from Bachdjarah to Kouba. All right, so now this is where it gets tricky. So this area here is known as La Proval, and it's very busy too. There are lots of stores here and lots of fruit sellers. So the fruit sellers came in trucks. You know, they bring they have trucks and they park here in order to sell fruits. They are generally cheaper than when you buy them in a store. All right, so now there is this kind of shortcut road that will lead you directly to Kouba, to the Kouba area, or to the eastern part of Kouba. And I think that we are already in the administrative territory of the Kouba municipality. The area is known as La Proval, or Hayy al-Badr, officially Hayy al-Badr, moonlight neighborhood. It's been raining these days, and you know, we do need rain here in Algiers, here in Algeria in general, because we experienced a period of drought, and now we no longer have running water every day. Okay, running water is available here in Algiers every other day, and it's not really a very pleasant situation, because everyone needs to take a shower at any time. We exercise, we walk, we work, we get tired, we sometimes do stressful jobs. And now this is all right, so to go to Kouba we take the right. This is one of the main roads. It links Kouba to La Proval, and it goes on to Bachdjarah. Yes, so this is road, and Bachdjarah is of course behind us, because now we are driving towards Kouba. We're driving west. This area is also very commercially active. It has some stores, interesting stores, so it's interesting to explore. It also has some pizza parlors, I think ice cream parlors and stuff. There is a garden over there. The road on the right will lead you back to Bachdjarah, I think. But Omar, this is, you can see on the left, that white wall is the wall of the Ben Omar bus station. It's a very important bus station. Buses here in Ben Omar, you know, there are buses that service the Ben Aknoun, Said Hamdin, and Del Ibrahim. Lots of people who work on those areas take their buses here. All right, so now this is the stadium. We are back to the stadium, and that's the road on the right. That's the road we took earlier in order to go to Bachdjarah. Now we are driving back into the central part of Kouba. All right. The phone is shaking because I use a magnet in order to keep it in place. And now, all right, so guys, this is the end of our video. It was a trip of 20 minutes, and I hope that you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications button in order to receive more notifications on videos like this. Don't forget to comment and also suggest videos. And now, all right, so drive safely, take care of yourselves, and goodbye.